In the dense heart of the Amazon rainforest, far beyond the reach of modern civilization, there once echoed a language no outsider had ever heard. A voice from a world untouched. A single man, the last of his people, walking alone in silence. For nearly 3 decades, this is not fiction, this is real. And what happened to him, and what he represents, is one of the most haunting mysteries on Earth. He was first seen from a distance in the 1990s by loggers who dared venture too far. His body painted, his expression fierce, his tools primitive but effective. No one knew his name. No one knew his language. The Brazilian government called him the man of the hole because of the mysterious pits he left behind, deep, cylindrical holes carved in the earth, always near his shelter. He was the last survivor of an uncontacted tribe, likely massacred by illegal loggers and ranchers. Every other member of his community was gone. He never spoke to outsiders. He never allowed anyone close. But he remained. For over 26 years, the Brazilian government enforced a protective perimeter around his land, forbidding entry. Monitored by FUNAI, Brazil's National Indian Foundation, he was observed from afar. Occasionally, he would leave traces, a broken arrow, a fresh hole, a planted fruit tree, but never his voice. Imagine holding a language that only you understand. Every word, every syllable, a remnant of a civilization no longer living. The man of the hole carried this burden. Linguists speculate his dialect was completely undocumented, possibly never even related to any known language family. And now, it is gone. His refusal to speak to outsiders wasn't defiance. It was preservation, the last echo of a people erased. Anthropologists and linguists call it language death, when the final speaker of a language passes away, taking with them an entire worldview, mythology, and cultural structure. What beliefs did he hold? What stories did he whisper to the stars at night? No one will ever know. The Amazon is not only a forest, it's a battleground. Corporations, illegal loggers, and ranchers carve into the jungle like surgeons with poisoned scalpels. And tribes like the one he belonged to are often the first casualties. In the 1970s and 80s, entire villages were destroyed, wiped out by bullets and disease. Indigenous people were seen as obstacles. Thousands disappeared. Survivors fled deeper into the forest. Some, like the man of the hole, went into permanent hiding. He chose isolation over extinction. Even as the world changed, he remained rooted in the forest, a living protest against a world that killed his kin. In 2018, Brazilian agents filmed him for the first time, shirtless, strong, and alive. He was around 50 years old then. He lived in a handmade hut, grew his own food, hunted with bows and traps. But he never lost his caution. They left him gifts, tools, seeds, even mirrors. He took some. He destroyed others. His silence never broke. Then, in August 2022, his body was found lying in his hut, peaceful, no signs of violence. He had covered himself with feathers. Alone, he had returned to the forest, the last speaker of his people, the final heartbeat of a forgotten tribe. We live in a world that devours what it doesn't understand. The man of the hole was a mirror held up to modernity, reflecting back all its destruction, all its silence. He died nameless, voiceless to us, but not to his ancestors. His memory now lives in documentaries, in the whispers of the wind through trees, in the collective shame and awe of a world too late to listen. What he preserved wasn't just survival. It was dignity, mystery, the idea that not everything must be known. To be sacred, and somewhere In the vast dark of the forest, perhaps his spirit still walks, still digging, still resisting